In case you haven't noticed, zombies are rather popular in pop culture these days. For that reason, there are a lot of zombie-based video games on the market. However, it seems all of these video games have the same premise: survive and destroy zombies. Every time you play the game, the levels are the same, the challenges are the same, the ending is the same. What if you could play a survivor in real time? What if the game field was the entire world? What if you could be one of the zombies? We are proposing a game like none other, where the gamer has the choice of being a survivor or one of the undead. In this game, a deadly virus has been released into the world. It has not only killed half the population on the planet, but it has turned the dead into undead, bloodthirsty killing machines. Both the remaining living and the undead have one goal: survival. Survivors all over the world will be scrambling for resources, dodging zombies, and looking for other survivors to help rebuild civilization. Zombies will be looking to turn the living into sustenance. The game will be played in real time, and locations for gameplay will be real-life locations all over the world. There will be both player character and non-player characters for the gamer to encounter throughout the game. Both zombies and survivors can gain strength and experience, which will change the intensity of gameplay as the gamer plays. Since resources will have to be acquired, part of the gameplay includes what pretty much amounts to a zombie-themed scavenger hunt. Even things like weather and natural disasters will affect what happens in the game. The geographic location the gamer chooses will change the survival options, as rural and urban surroundings come with their own advantages and disadvantages. The game will be an ongoing test of survival. It can be constantly upgraded with new challenges like season changes, mission goals, secret weapons, and stocked hiding places, and even a chance to discover the elusive rare cure to the virus. And obviously, the gameplay changes depending on what side the gamer chooses to play. Let's discuss both sides of the gameplay. Our zombies are quasi-sentient, retaining the basis of human function and thought. They know that they are dead, and they know they have the overwhelming need to consume the flesh of the living. Low-level zombies are nothing more than shambling corpses. Their bite may cause damage, even death, but will not cause the victim to reanimate. As the zombies feed on the living, they gain levels. Increased levels help improve your zombie skills. Your zombie will become stronger, faster, and harder to kill. And their ability to spread the virus, as well as how quickly the victim succumbs to the virus, also increases, allowing you to create more zombies. Experience points are based on the level of the victim you kill. Your zombie can either run solo or team up with others to create a killing horde. Zombies take damage, but do not die unless the survivor gets in a proper kill shot, severing the spine or damaging the brain. As long as the head is still intact, the zombie will continue to fight. They can even survive for a little while when set on fire. Survivor gameplay, however, is a bit more complex. Where a survivor begins gameplay will determine what kind of resources they have on hand when their game begins. Rural farmland has fewer people, hence fewer zombies, but will also have less resources like food and medical supplies available at the beginning. Rural survivors will have access to any weapon they can find on a farm. Most likely, the rural survivor will be alone or traveling in a small group. They will have strong survival skills like hunting and foraging. Urban survivors, however, will face a whole different set of challenges. The denser the population, the more zombies your character will have to face, as well as having more people fighting for resources. Resources may be more available in an urban setting, but they dwindle very quickly. Eventually, urban survivors will have to learn to hunt and forage, putting them at greater risk for zombie attack. Survivors can choose to be lone wolves, or they can team up with others. They can be good and follow civilized rule, or they can be marauders, taking what they need to survive from others. They will have to figure things out like shelter, food, medical supplies, weapons, and maybe things like how to restore power to an area. They can find vehicles for transport of goods and people, but the roads are blocked up and fuel is a scarce commodity. Hit points for survivors will be based on a sliding scale and will depend on factors like access to food and restorative sleep, and the level of zombies that they are being attacked by. Survivors can also be hurt or even killed by everyday situations and even other survivors. Then there is the zombies. Zombies can cause death or damage, and higher level zombies can turn your survivor into one of the walking dead. Even something as mundane as a paper cut can cause an infection in the apocalypse, so every wound can possibly be fatal in some way. Healthy food, clean water, and medical supplies can improve a survivor's chance at their survival. There will also be doctors at known safe houses throughout the map, but survivors have to find out about them and get themselves there. As of yet, there is no cure available for the zombie virus that your character knows of. There is a very real chance that your survivor will become a zombie themselves. The level of both the zombie and the survivor will determine how quickly the transformation to zombie occurs. At that time, the gamer can choose to continue to play as a zombie or to regenerate. Experience points earned through the game can be used when the player dies to re-enter the video game and re-equip. They can purchase previously owned equipment and establish skills so as not to have to start the game over completely from scratch. Survivors gain skills and experience by acquiring items and weapons, fighting, successful hunting, and through a number of survival situations and mission goals. They can try to gain strength, physical strength, and weapon and survival proficiency. They will also improve the types of weapons that characters can wield in a battle. Different weapons will produce different damage points and will vary with the level and skill of the wielder. Our goal is to give gamers an exciting and realistic game to play and allow them to do things not previously done in other zombie survival games. We hope to engage the gamer in such a way that this game will become their new favorite obsession. And with the idea of GPS use and the integration of home system game platforms, we are hoping that the gamer will find the game constantly new and challenging and unlike anything they have ever played before. Thank you.